we grew up on that shit.
So we watch it naturally.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
a lot of the kids these days will be
They banter them, man. They banter the rest.
Another thing is like I feel like the fact that obviously when I was a kid I genuinely thought it was real.
Yeah.
Like, I actually have it. But obviously the kids these days know it's not real.
Yeah.
So it's probably it's not the same.
Different. Yeah.
You know what I'm
When
saying?
did you find out it was fake? I know exactly the day I found out it was fake.
I don't know the day, but I think there was a period when I was just maybe I'm saying maybe 12. I don't know if that was 12.
Yeah, I think I got to that age. I think I started understanding that they're not actually getting punched.
Yeah.
Do you know what it was for me? Yeah, it was 2 clips. Yeah, I want to say it's around 2007, 2008. Yeah. In fact, I remember the timeline. Chris, it's when Vince McMahon, Eddie Guerrero passed, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's sad. He actually died, and I believed it because he did die as well. And then I remember Chris Benoit passing, right?
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, oh, it's a shame because it was on the newspaper.
Yeah.
Right? I remember thinking, oh, it's a shame. Is he dead? Like, is that what they're saying on the story?
Wasn't it his
like,
house burnt down or something?
That was Vince McMahon's car blew up.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But that was obviously that was fake. I thought that was real.
That was at the time, right?
Because I thought
in that time when that happened, his character was dead.
Yeah.
But then Chris Benoit died literally a week after, and Vince McMahon had to come out and say
he died.
He died. Yeah, like he had to give the announcement, right? But I didn't know about that, about Vince giving the announcement. Blah, blah, blah. That time was just kind of like a bit like, so forth, right? Yeah. So I was still kind of coping. I was like, you say it's fake, but like, no, it's
because he could have said that on SmackDown.
SmackDown,
on Raw.
Do you know what I mean? All these things, right?
It's true.
So I remember, what I really remember was, it was a clip on YouTube. And I think it was John Cena giving Mr. Kennedy the 5-knuckle shuffle. And I just saw him completely miss it. And it was Kennedy, I was like, maybe Mr. Kennedy's pretending so that he can like beat up John Cena after something like that, right?
Yeah. There's a reason for it.
There's a reason for it, right? And then I saw Shawn Michaels get someone switching music, right? And it was like, here. And the guy went, oh, I was like, no, it can't be it. I was like, nah, it can't be it.
And how old were you roughly at the time?
I would have been, 2008, so I literally just would have been around 10.
Yeah.
I would have been around 10 of those days, right? And I would have been like,
what's going on?
Yeah. Now you're
even at 10, you're saying there's no way it can be fake.
Yeah, you don't want it to be
fake. I was coping so hard, bro. I was like, no, it can't be.
Yeah.
But those 2 clips, I was like,
it must
bro,
be. Yeah,
all the WrestleManias I paid for on my parents' card.
Yeah.
Nah, that would have burned me, man.
Bro, it was so peak. Well, that's when I remember it. Oh, man.
So after that, you just knew.
Just straight from there, I was like, yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah, but you still enjoyed it though.
Yeah, I still enjoyed it. I was just more like, okay, cool, whatever. And I think as well, I stopped watching for a year or 2 because it was just boring as hell.
Yeah.
Boring, especially I think it was 2009 and 2010 I stopped watching it. In 2011, I remember
Bobby Lashley days and that, man. Bare boring.
But I think my dad was beefing Sky, so it wasn't the same
It
thing.
wasn't the same thing.
Nah, Sky started moving charge though. They would show Raw on, was it, they did one the day before and one the day
Raw
after.
was Monday nights and SmackDown was Friday nights.
Yeah, or SmackDown was Tuesday.
Tuesdays. It did change.
No, it was Friday.
It
was Thursday.
Was it
Thursday?
Sky Sports
maybe.
Sky Sports 4 on a
Sky
Sports 4 on a Thursday.
It was Thursdays?
Yeah.
Thursday. Friday.
Yeah.
Okay,
they'll show like some football and then right after 2 hours of WWE.
Yeah.
I remember them times.
Very well, yeah. But yeah.
Those are the days.
Bro.
Man. Those are actually the days.
Man.
We actually grew up on that shit.
Yeah.
Like proper grew up.
Proper. Like you'd actually wait for like WrestleMania and be like, oh,
this is it.
This weekend you're thinking Undertaker might lose.
Bro, that was a sad day as well. When he lost his streak.
Nah, I don't like how they done it though. I don't like how they done it. I feel like if
they should have given it to other people.
Either Kane or someone like Shawn Michaels should have ended it.
Yeah.
And then sign off.
You know the second one?
Sign off. Brock Lesnar's boring, bro. You've beaten everyone already.
I think that was one of my favourite fights ever. I think their second WrestleMania fight.
Who?
Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. Or the first one.
The first one. When Taker flew over the thingy.
Yeah, when he flew over and hit the cameraman. Yeah, that was my favourite fight. Amazing.
That was mad.
That was a sick fight.
Crazy.
I think that one really.
And the second one where they had a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was cold as well.
Okay, what would you say your best WWE moment is then?
Bro, that's actually I can't think of one from the top of my head, but I know if it was the Undertaker. I know that 100%.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out if it was a Shawn Michaels match, if it was the Batista match. Some reason that kid in me was
going crazy
because I thought Undertaker was going to lose his streak, and when he beat Batista, I was like, oh my god, he actually did it.
Yeah,
that was my hero, man.
Oh my god.
my hero. Oh shit! I remember he lost to Batista in the pay-per-view clean, like Batista one pin 1 2 3.
Yeah.
And I've never seen Undertaker lose like that.
Bro, yeah, he actually barely lost, you know.
Barely lost.
It's true.
Like he got and if he lost, it would be like some pure BS.
Yeah,
Or he got no, I'm struggling.
Like someone would have ran in the
yeah,
you know them shenanigans.
My client, Brock
That's what
Heyman. Oh, the guy oh yeah, with the I mixed them up. My bad.
Yeah, but he would have done the same thing.
You just see him appear from nowhere. Oh, now, bro, Lesnar's music starts.
Now, you see this, the Undertaker would slap him, and then someone would do it from behind. Yeah, of course.
That's exactly.
Oh yeah, do it from behind. Do it from behind is insane work.
That's bad. I think in sports, there's too many whys, man.
There's too many.
There's
There's a lot of whys.
I think one of my best moments has to be John Cena returning.
What,
when he
2008?
had all of them, man, 100 of them just lined up.
Oh yeah.
Legendary. That was a legendary moment.
That was cold.
Wait, wasn't that Royal Rumble and he won that?
Nah.
So he won the Royal Rumble and then he did it for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think he did that for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble thing is when he did that, like, put his head down. That was too funny.
And his music came on.
Yeah.
That was hard.
I used to do this. Those three. To this day, I ain't gang affiliated.
You gotta tell him,
make it sure.
So wait, so what are you thinking about Vince McMahon then? I know his thing's dropping on Netflix.
I'm
waiting for
I
that.
think it might be the 25th. If I'm
I know it's this month. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
definitely
Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah, 25th. Yeah, 25th. I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it for like a week or so. Twitter's gonna kill it, man.
I'm watching it. That's why I'm watching it head up.
Hopefully they just drop it all together, innit?
Yeah.
If they drop it,
if they blue ball me that, bro.
That's a blue ball. That's an edging.
Don't edge it, bro. Give it to me, bro.
What are you expecting though from this? Like, what's our expectations? Because you know what? For a long time, man's actually now wanting to tune in because this guy's been a crook all his life.
I think there's two ways. The fact he's in it, I mean, they might paint it to defend him, which I don't.
They're definitely going to like.
Of course.
Yeah, they're definitely going to. What I think the way they're going to do it is this happened, but no one saw my side.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because he's sitting down to talk. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So wait, is it being narrated by him?
No, I don't think it's being narrated by him, but I think.
I feel like they might talk about the allegations.
I feel like it'd be like a biography or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he'll cover the allegations properly? Because he's got a lot of them.
So. He will mention it, but he won't cover it in detail.
He's not gonna give the streets what they want.
Yeah. You gotta have to firm it basically. Nothing crazy gonna happen.
Because he knows right now. Cool. He's getting paid from the Netflix anyway.
Yeah.
So he'll give us the most limited, and they're not gonna drop a part 2. So
It's true.